What is your problem, Bobcat? If the game didn't crash constantly, how would you know when to stop playing it? That's just sensible. Hey, everyone, welcome. Jess, welcome. Oh, just kicking the door down right away. Bobcat is complaining about the constant crashes on Fallout New Vegas, and that's just part of the fun, really, of Fallout New Vegas now, isn't it? Keep me posted, guys, as to how the game audio is doing. I basically spent most of today Bliffy, welcome, welcome. Good to see you back, Bliffy. I spent most of today very frustratingly messing with all of my settings on all the various things that I do now. I know I saw your Impinges XCon Gibby. I just finished watching it last night. So yes, I saw you made it on the team. Welcome to the team. I am death from above. I am the sniper of the team, as I'm sure you've no doubt figured out. But welcome to the team. I like your yellow outfit. So yeah, hey Art, welcome, welcome. So yeah, let me know, guys, how the game audio is, because I've got this rather convoluted setup going on right now, and I think I've got all the settings right, but I'm not 100% sure. And I totally cannot hear game audio. I have that muted to me. Fine here. You're not late. No, you're not late at all, Bird Brains. Welcome. Welcome. So I absolutely cannot hear the game audio at all for reasons. So let me know how we're doing on that. Can you hear it at all? Does it need to be more? Does it need to be less? Just kind of keep me posted on the game audio, and that will be Pulse. Welcome, man. Welcome. And that will be a good clue as to how my day went with fidgeting around with settings all day. Like 6 hours out of my life was fidgeting with this. The new rig is awesome, but it's not without its complications in that, I set things up a year ago and I forgot how I did it. So I kind of had to relearn all of this stuff. Yeah, Bliffy's here too, Bird Brains. Oh God, Bliffy, Bird Brains, and Pulse all in the same room. I'm already hearing the Rick rolling starting. So let's play some Total War Warhammer 2. Dear God, I love this game. I love this game, and I love playing it on the new rig. It's so smooth and crisp, and before I even started the stream, I was just looking at the water. The water's beautiful with the new rig. These are the fans you have. They come 60 seconds into your stream and they think they're late. Thank you, Jess. That is nice. That is super nice of you guys. We have, leftover from last week, we're banged up. Our team's banged up. So Yastra's army is pretty banged up, and Morathi's army is pretty darn banged up here. So we kind of just need a turn or two to heal. It was way harder to get into the Black Coast than I thought it was. Way harder. The Nagareeth really beat the heck out of us. We got him, finally, after Aleth Anar sieged our city by himself. One guy sieged our city. But we're wicked banged up. So what do we got to deal with first? Unassigned skill points. What do you got for me, game? Morathi. Okay, cool. We've put a fair bit into your spells at this point. Oh, but we're into the new rank of spells. They should announce a sequel to Groundhog's Day and then just re-release the original. Wah, wah. Okay, and then they could just do that every year. They could totally just do that every single year and nobody would know. Hey, Kisco, welcome. Welcome, Kisco. Pit of Shades. Moderate magical damage. Okay. Stationary effect can disrupt. Ooh, that is good. Good against armor. Strong versus multiple units. Ooh, I like the sound of Pit of Shades. Soul Stealer. Okay. That could be something. Damage to combatants. That could be good. And Spiteful Conjuration, not so much. Not so much, really. Smoke and Mirrors, not so much. No, Pit of Shades. Pit of Shades all day. Moderate magical damage, yay. I also realize in muting all of the audio except basically my own, I'm not going to hear any of my little animations or anything, which is most distressing. So somebody let me know if something happens, basically. If something happens, somebody say something, because I have no way of hearing anything other than myself right now. And Yastra, you leveled up. Okay, cool. What have you got going on right now? We're kind of getting you into a fighty stance. I could keep going down that route. Charge bonus up 15. That's pretty darn good, especially if I gave you Dark Steed. Ooh. I want to do a John Steed reference, but I won't. I could just get you a horse. I could just flat out get you a horse, and that'll up your charge bonus too. And then I could give you Devastating Charge, which would up it even more. Yeah, I'm getting Yastra a horsey. Yastra's getting a horsey. There you go. You get a horsey now. Yes, I know. Yastra has a horse, Dark Steed. I just gave it to him. Cool. All right, end turn. Actually, before we end the turn, I think it would be a really good idea if we grouped, because I can take these armies and merge them into one better one, sort of this way-ish. So yeah, merge those units. Okay, I lost a unit, but now I've got one at full strength. And why don't you recruit another Dark Shard with shields? No, we're a little light on the infantry right now. Horsepower indeed, Kisco. We're a little light on the basic infantry, so get a Dread Spear. Get 2 Dread Spears. And that's all the money we got. We're a little shy on money right now. And I should probably next turn do the same thing with Yastra. And then we got to figure out where we're going. That's the thing. Is I was having a look before I started streaming here, and we can't really, well, first of all, we don't want to invade Ulthuan where the High Elves are for a couple of reasons. One, they'll kick our butt at this stage of the game. 2, a lot of their land we can't live in. It's uninhabitable. I mean, we can technically live in it, but it's horrible. It's a stupid idea to do it. Now, down in Tor Anrock, that's suitable climate. We could maybe make a play for Tor Anrock and White Peak. I think the I'm gone for 8 days, actually I'm not going to disappear, but I have to learn facts about hovercrafts now. Yeah, where are your hovercraft facts? Where are the hovercraft facts? We specifically said, Polsk, that this is your day for hovercraft facts. Not Space Bee facts, not Saber-Tooth Tiger facts. Specifically, Polsk was told he needs to come up with some hovercraft facts. As of Penge. Look, don't complain to me, Polsk. This was Penge's idea, so, rail at him if you must. Rail against the heavens at Penge, but you're due for some hovercraft facts. You stole what, Birdbrains? A Space Bee, a Saber-Tooth Tiger, or a hovercraft fact? Because if Random Facts with Birdbrains is about hovercrafts, I might be able to give Polsk partial credit. I think. I don't know. I'll have to see how that works. Anyway, let's end the turn. Let's actually get something going. Long story short, I think we got to head north. I think we got to head north and start, well, taking over some land that doesn't belong to us. Like these guys right here. Yeah, there's rats up there. There's Skaven up there. Boy, they're a pain in the neck to fight. There's just a million of them, and they spawn out of nowhere. Hoover facts. Well, if you can come up with some facts about the Hoover vacuum, I again could give you partial credit. A Just Life fact, I pretty much plan on eating during your stream each week. That's totally cool. That's an acceptable thing to be doing during my stream. I wish I could eat during my stream, but I've watched streamers do that, and it's just kind of gross and annoying. So I decided to eat right before my stream because one of the best advices I've gotten a lot of good advice about this thing that we're doing here, and one was eat before you stream. So you have a full stomach, you're not going to be cranky, you're not going to be fidgety, and also I have a pretty darn good microphone, so we could probably pick up my stomach rumbling. Hovercraft facts, I did one last stream. Oh, that's right, you did, about the Russian one that was huge, and there's a certain number of in existence. I don't remember that. It was really interesting, actually. Chaos stirs. Storm clouds gather in the north. Oh, the armies of chaos are coming. Marshal our strength. Nurture the sinews of war. Build your walls high. I like the build your walls high idea. That's good. Hey, Lionel, welcome. Welcome, Lionel. Welcome. We're reminding Polsk right now that he is due for some hovercraft facts, and Birdbrains was reminding us that indeed, Birdbrains had a hovercraft fact last week. That was actually very interesting. So, Birdbrains, you're good. You don't need to come up with a hovercraft fact. I suppose you could help Polsk with hovercraft facts if you want, but it can't be a repeat of last week. All right, how banged up is Marathi? Still kind of banged up. Still, I could merge these armies. I really feel I should just wait another turn. And how's Yastra's army doing? He's going to be mostly up to strength next turn, but he could do with a little recruiting, actually. And he's in a better area to recruit because he's got better stuff down here. How about you got yourself some shock cavalry? That would be good. Polsk is going to bring out the fast fact now. Okay, I wait with bated breath. Yeah, I know, Lionel, you're way out of the loop on this one. Mostly hovercrafts. Mostly hovercrafts is pretty much what you need to know about what's going on here. And how about... Oh, firewall moving. I do love a little firewall moving. Let's get a Black Art Corsair in there. And how are we on our front line? We could do with a little more front line. Yeah, let's get the swords in there too. You're going to have a really heavy front line. Not a lot of firepower, but I'm going to learn to cope with it. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Yeah, I'm actually just going to end the turn again and get us healed up. Because the end of the next turn, both armies should be fairly decent. Oh, what are you doing down in the Fallen Gates? Those are lizard men down in the Fallen Gates. I don't particularly want to fight with the lizard men, but I will. Problem with lizard men is they're just like dwarves. They won't die no matter what you do. They will not die. TSF. The he name, hovercraft itself, was trademark owned by the Saunders Roe, later British Hovercraft Corporation, the BHC, then Westland, hence other manufacturers' use of alternative names. And I'm waiting for the rest of the fact. I will wait for the rest of the fact to come in before I read it, because I can't, because it's not there. But yes, Polsk is all over the hovercraft side. Punisher of the Week, Morathi. Hero recruited. Really? A sorceress. Oh, very cool. We just got a random sorceress. Excellent. Good. Veshiles? I'm not sure what that is, Polsk. I'm also reading it from a distance, so that. Where's my sorceress? I want that. Yeah. Sere. That's how I'm going to choose to pronounce that, the sorceress. Who's got space in their army for a sorceress? Yastra does, and Yastra could use it. Yastra could use a little magic backing him up. Okay, good. So I'll have her check in with Yastra and embed there. Morathi, how's your army doing? You could do a little recruiting. And here's how that's going to go down. You are going to start going towards, well, really any other city but these two. Because your recruitment, well, I could globally recruit. No, actually I can't. Do we have any regiments of renown? Oh, yeah, we do. We have a Dreadspear, Regiment of Renown. Don't really want that. What I want is you get into March mode. I need you over here because there's better army stuff to recruit over here. Oh, vehicles. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Pulse. Vehicles. I get it. And Yastra, you can just start moving. Because you're basically up to strength and you're in friendly territory, so you'll heal up anyway. Not quite as quick as sitting in a city, but you'll heal up and you don't have much to heal up. Random fact with bird brains, hovercraft are also known as air cushion vehicles or an ACV. An ACV. Did I do my homework on what? You often assign me homework. What homework was I supposed to be doing? Please remind me. If it was on Total War, then probably yes. If it was on anything else, probably not. And can we, just while we've got a few more people kicking around in here, just what I had said at the beginning, can I get sort of a vague idea on how the game audio is? Are you hearing it at all? Is it too loud? Is it too soft? Because I can't hear any of it. I basically have it muted on my end because it's too punishingly loud. So please let me know. Oh dear. Oh, lost Erickson again. Didn't we? Oh, we were at war with you, and now you don't want to be at war with me anymore. That's fine, but I'm not paying you 100 to do it. I think we can just have a peace treaty between the two of us, and indeed we can. Okay. Did you know with Bobcat... Oh, Lonnie Donegan! Oh, the whole skiffle thing. No, I did not, and I apologize for that. I did not look up skiffle. Yes, I still think it's some sort of busker thing. I'm convinced of that. Did you know with Bobcat, in the 1960s, the Soviet Union developed a seaplane that could only fly a few meters above the water, but could carry a massive payload across oceans? Oh, okay. Sounds like that thing that, who was that really rich, insane guy? What am I thinking? The Spruce Goose. The guy who made that. Sounds like that kind of thing. It was huge, mammoth thing, didn't really do much, but apparently it did. You are not hearing any of the game audio. God damn it. I have no exaggeration. I have spent 5 to 6 hours today fidgeting with all the settings of these things. That is really, really frustrating. Because I can hear it. If I go to my other headphones, it's blasting. It's absolutely blasting. All right, well, we're just going to have to make do with what we have, and I'll fidget more with it later, I guess. Oh, the audio is just... I just have too many things. Headphones and microphones and all sorts of stuff, and I'm No, it's just not really clear as to what should be assigned to what. But there it is. There it is. We'll learn to live with it. That is a catamaran, Bobcat. That is a catamaran. Really, Art, I'm very, very sorry. I'm very, very sorry about that, and I appreciate you trying. I don't know what's up with that. And as I messaged you earlier, it doesn't seem to be anything squirrely on my end. So good. It's nothing weird going on. That's really weird. I don't know why that is. The others did not have a problem with that, but I really appreciate you trying that, Art. That's genuinely cheers me up no end. Vacuum cleaners are hovercrafts. I don't think they are. I think they're really almost hovercrafts in reverse. I missed a double fact. There's a lot of chat going on right now, Polska. I'm doing the best I can. I'm also trying to play the game here. We are here to see the game. Hoover Constellation was a spherical canister type vacuum cleaner notable for its lack of wheels. Floating on a cushion of air. How did it float on a cushion of air and still be a vacuum? That doesn't seem to make scientific sense, but I will take your word for it. I will take your word for it. If vacuum cleaners were hovercraft, they'd make an awful mess. Yeah, I feel it would just be sort of an endless cycle of dirt going in and out. Settlement upgrade. It looks like Bleakhold Fortress. Ooh. I wouldn't mind getting some of this up. That is true. I'd actually rather almost have Bleakhold Fortress up, but that doesn't make any sense. Arnheim should go up, because then we can get a lot more slots opened up there. The KM, Korabel Market, literally means ship prototype in Russian, known by the Americans as the Caspian Sea Monster, was a Soviet experimental ground effect vehicle. Well, doesn't that just sound ominous? That does not sound like something I'd want to see coming at me. A Soviet experimental ground effect vehicle. Polsk is here, but unintentionally forced to do these. Well, you know what? That's what happens when Penge shows up. Blame Penge. Go rail against the heavens at Penge. He said hovercraft facts. You're on hovercraft facts. That's the way it works. Clark Harnond. Yeah, here's the thing. What other treaties do we have with you? A non-aggression pact. Here's the thing, Alyssa of Clark Harnond. I'm probably going to come up and murder you later, but right now we can have a defensive alliance. That's totally fine. Hieronymus, welcome! For the Empire. Oh, heck no. No. This is for the Dark Elves. No, Hieronymus. No Empire. In fact, it'll take a while, but we may go over and crush the Empire eventually. We've got a long way to go before we're going to be anywhere near that. Welcome, Hieronymus. Always good to see you, man. Always good to see you. Okay, what's next? Oh God, what's this? What's Yastra's problem? Your lord has been caught secretly commissioning one of the court blacksmiths to create a sublime dagger. I don't really want to lose 3,000 gold. I don't also want Yastra wounded. Yeah, there's no downside to be gone. I don't see why there's any downside to this. Bonus experience and loyalty +1. Okay, I don't get... Welcome back, Jess. I don't get the dagger, which actually is +75% weapon damage. Damn, that's good. And poison attacks. Wow, that's a really good dagger. That's a super good dagger, actually. I kind of almost want to pay the 3,000 for it. No, I don't. You know what? Other magic items will come up later. It's fine. Income from trade +5%. Excellent. Good. And you are Yastra. You, Marathi. You need to start getting some better stuff in your army. Like catapults. Thank you. Get 2 of those in production, please. And what else could I give you while you're here? What are you a little heavy on? You actually got a fairly good balance here. World's largest civil hovercraft, the BHC, British Hovercraft Corporation. SR, bunch of letters, many letters and numbers there. 310 metric tons. Damn, that's a lot of metric tons. That's a heavy hovercraft to be floating on air. What do I want to give you? I actually kind of want to kick out the Witch Elves. They're not very good. Works like a hovercraft, uses an air cushion to fly, but doesn't use a fan to achieve it, but uses the ground effect to fly. More info on ground effect inbound. Excellent. And the famous Spruce Goose airplane, yes, was actually made from birch because of wartime restrictions on aluminum. Why am I drawing a blank on the rich guy's name? Oh God, I don't got it. I don't got it. So yeah, somebody please remind me of that. Lord not move, that's Yastra, that's fine. Yastra, you peel over here. Hover trains would be a good idea. Actually, don't they already kind of have that? I mean, not hovering, but the ones that sort of run on magnets or something. I believe it's that. Japanese have those, I think. What are we doing with Sabioth? You're maxed out in almost everything that's important. No, not Howard Hughes, thank you. Not Elon Musk. Howard Hughes, thank you. Yeah, we're going way back further than Elon Musk. So Howard Hughes is it. Assassinate. Yeah, we'll just max out all your good stuff, and then we'll go up into some more fighty stuff for you. Sabioth. Do I actually have anything for you to do right now, Sabioth? Not really. Not really. We could... Oh, we can get the walls up here. Ah, this is finally done, which means I can get rid of that, because I don't need to duplicate those. Good. So I can get rid of that, and then I can put something else over in Quintex. And while I'm here, I'm going to get the walls up in Sildrator. That will probably... Well, it could be 50-50. That might be the first place that gets attacked on the way up, but I've also seen people go around the corner to Iron Spike. One way or another, we need the walls up there. The ground effect happens when a plane flies close to the ground and creates a cushion of air under the aircraft. This is how planes can get away without going slower near the ground. And Marathi, what are you up to? Yastra, rather. Nothing. Okay, cool. Well, now the armies are up to strength. I think we can begin the Great March North. Let us go north and murder people. Specifically, probably rats and our own dark elves. That's probably going to happen, because I got eyes on this place up there. Here's a hypothetical scenario that would be fun to contemplate. Pre-crash Howard Hughes, Robert Goddard, and Elon Musk working together on an aerospace project. I have a feeling with people like that, that would be a great movie. Somebody should do a film about that. But I have a feeling those people would not work together. Those are just people who work alone all the time. Although it would be an amazing project. Hover train, several attempts have been made to adopt air cushion technology and use for the speed possibility. Yeah, I think they kind of settled on magnets, right? That seems like a thing that people have for trains. I swear the Japanese have like magnetic trains. Aren't they like the super fast bullety kind of trains? Quintex, you have a new slot opened up. What can I throw in here? What level are you? Really, you're only level 3. But pretty soon you're going to be level 4. Okay, what cool things can I give you? Not a lot until level 4, unfortunately. Oh, what do you got here? Obsidian Quarry. Oh, you have a money-making thing we haven't really used. Yeah, get that going on. We definitely need some money. And you are what? Cult of House of Pleasure. That will give me Witch Elves and a Death Hag. And believe Japan has magnetic trains. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced at that. You are doing something very dumb that you will regret. Is it playing XCOM 2 in Iron Man mode? Because I would regret that. I would deeply regret that. Okay, Iron Spike. Now you can get upgraded walls. There's not really a heck of a lot else to do in the Titan Peaks until we get Quintex up to level 4. You're stuck there. Yastra, you're ready to go, right? Yeah, Yastra, get into March mode. Let's everybody start marching north. I think we're gonna be... Oh, XCOM 2 on Legend. No, thank you. No, thank you. I like my XCOM nice and normal right now. Nice and normal. And still so far so good on the whole crash issue. It just does not seem to want to crash on the new rig. So that's promising. That's good. Japan has maglev trains that currently hold speed records. Huh. Okay. I would figure they would. They're awfully good with trains, the Japanese, except for the whole packing them in, people in thing. Let's see what we can do. I'm marching north, and now the lizard men are coming up from the south, naturally. I don't think they're going to attack me. When the turn ends, I'm going to see what my relationship is with them. I don't necessarily want to start a fight with them. Have I started War of the Chosen? No. No, I haven't had a heck of a lot of time to do that. And I was talking to fellow Granite Accidents member Civilian about that earlier. You know, the inherent thing about this thing that we do is we often really don't have a lot of time to play games purely for fun. So, no, I haven't had a lot of time with that. The time that I put into XCOM 2 is basically trying to get it to crash. Just repeating the same things over and over again, seeing if it's going to crash, and so far it hasn't. Ascension through battle. Oh, we researched some tech. Okay. +5 for dread spears and basic infantry stuff. Cool. We did not go to war with the Lizardmen, and I don't plan to, game. I don't plan to. So, no, I have not delved into War of the Chosen. I'd still really like to do XCOM 2 with just the Shen's Last Gift and the Alien Hunters DLC first, and then go to XCOM 2 with everything. Like, everything in one big shebang. So, I was going to check the Lizardmen. How are we? Are we friends with the Lizardmen? We're not friends. Yeah, we have a non-aggression pact with them. Can we... And we're trading with them. Yeah, is there anything else we can do with you guys? You actually sort of broadly like us. I don't know, you want to go for military access? How do you feel about that? Rejected my offer. Okay, that's fine. Just as long as you're not going to come up and punch me in the face. That would be fine. Alright, Marathi. Everyone's in march mode. Everyone's moving this way. And Yastra. You also start moving this way. See what's up here. That's definitely going to be a Skaven settlement. Even though it says ruins, that means rats. Because we can't see Skaven settlements. They're technically ruins until we actually stand on them. And then all the rats go, hey, this is a rat settlement. But that's definitely a Skaven settlement. There's Skaven armies all over the place. There's no way that's not a Skaven settlement. I kind of feel I should go for Hag Hall first. Can we see... Oh, there's a full stack army at Hag Hall. Ooh. And they actually kind of like us, too. Full stack army and a nothing garrison. The garrison would be nothing if the army was not there. But with the army there, that's going to be a tough nut to crack. I'm going to bring up 2 armies to do that. Research. What do we feel like researching right now? We've got all the basics down. Bloodthirsty Companions does what? Armor-piercing damage for harpies? How much money do I have? 3,000? And it's going to take me at least a turn or so to get where I want to go. Just go for the upgrade right now. Let's just lock that in now. That way I don't have to deal with it later. It'll just be ready to go. I can get into the second tier of stuff. Excellent. Okay, now what? Hexaudal's back. Mazda Mundi, like, seriously, we have a peace treaty. Please do not come poking around Sildra Tor. I have no interest in having a war with you right now. Going back to Commander on XCOM for a while, I've restarted the same mission 8 times. Yeah, that's when it gets frustrating to me. I've been playing a little bit of Invisible Ink because several people have recommended it to me, and one really good supporter of the channel gifted it to me. A viewer gifted it to me, so I've been messing around with Invisible Ink, and wow, great game. It's pretty much constantly restarting missions. It's just all restarting missions over and over again, and then. So it's basically XCOM, and then they randomize it when you restart it. So it's a completely different mission. It's not even like you can learn from it. It's going to be a different thing when you go back in. Chameleons can rapidly change color by adjusting a layer of special cells nestled within their skin. Can change the structural arrangement of the upper cell layer by relaxing or exciting the skin, which leads to a change in color. Upgrade 1 is done. Super. Well, let's research something else then. Forged Kill. Weapon strength up for a bunch of people. Well, that just seems solid right there. Why would I not want that? Broken Lash is speed up. Tempered in Blood is income up. Ooh. I don't have a ton of slave pens and slave markets yet. I'll take that one later. Let's just get basic weapon strength up. Let's just punch people in the face more. Now then. Yastra. Not in March mode. That's in the win column. come over here and just stand near what I absolutely know to be a rat settlement. Skaven. I hate fighting Skaven. For no reason at all, Birdbrains is starting a revolution. Against yourself, Birdbrains? Is it some sort of like split personality thing where you're having a revolution against yourself? Because you are the ranking officer. So please explain this revolutionary tactic that you're instituting. Imminent rebellion. Wait, what? What? Oh, okay. Yeah, we are going to have an imminent rebellion. I should have hung out in Bleakhold Fortress longer. Well, we can get some of that solved with a cultist gathering. And I can actually get that up to max level in this settlement, so that's not a bad idea. This was already done 5 times. What was, Bliffy? I don't know what was done 5 times. The revolution? Well, then it's not a very good revolution. Or it's a really good revolution where you want to do it 5 times. It makes them appear more legitimate to their subjects. Oh, many dictators stage coups against themselves, makes them appear more legitimate. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So, good move, Birdbrains, I guess. And that turn, and then I got... Oh, this is fidgety. Now I'm going to have a rebel army. That's less enchanting than I would ideally like it to be. But we'll learn to cope with it. Morathi can cope with that. Ah! Tretch Craventail. Yeah. You're who I'm about to probably come and murder, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Tretch, we can't have a defensive alliance because I'm literally on my way to murder you. I'm actually coming to pick a fight and start a war with you. It also helps identify troublemakers who would participate in a coup. Oh, Birdbrains is at war with me. Okay. It's probably going to be a pretty mellow war because, whatever. It's all good. War, not war. Oh, and there's my rebel army. There's the rebel army. Okay, Tyrannok, just go where you're going. You're suffering from attrition anyway. Yeah, Bleakholds, the Dark Elves. You're the guys I'm going to murder next? So after I'm done with the rats, I'm probably coming for you. But wouldn't kill me to have a trade agreement with you in the meantime. Sure, we can trade. We're just not going to have like a military alliance or anything because I'm definitely coming to murder you. I want us to be super clear about this. I am 100% coming to murder you. So that'll be fun. All right. How are we going to deal with the rebel army? Because they're only going to get stronger. I need to pull Morathi back. That is unfortunate. Oh, I've got a temporary idea. Yeah, I know there's a rebellion. It's all going to be fine. We're going to get Morathi back here to deal with it. So, Morathi, head back here. Start dealing with this nonsense. And you're not getting a huge response, Birdbrains. Not getting an uproarious joining to your rebellion. But, best of luck. Best of luck. So, this new sorceress, Syrah, why don't you go confirm what everybody knows and that this is a Skaven settlement, and then okay, no surprise. Clan Rictus, yep, no surprise there. Now I can actually see what they got going on though. Oh, it's a level 3 settlement. It's got a garrison. Oh, it's not nothing, but it's not fantastic. Warlock Engineer, they can be fussy, but it's manageable. And what's the army like? The army is very small. Between the army and the garrison, they still don't have a full stack army. It has been long believed that Komodo dragon bites were fatal because of toxic bacteria in the reptile saliva. Komodo dragons are actually very clean animals. I've never heard otherwise. They're a delight. A large delight and a fearsome delight, but a delight nonetheless. Now, I want to put Syrah back into Yastra's army, and then it's a bit of a gamble because he could... Can I see what stance you're in? Are you in mustering stance? No. Well, I can't tell if you are. Fussy. Okay, well, let's deal with the skill point thing. It's Syrah, obviously. Let's start you on... Oh, you're a spellcaster, too. That's good. I want all of these points. I want every single one of these points. I've got 2. That's actually not bad. Point a specialist, because I'm going to want it anyway, and you can have one of these magic points. What is Wissen's wild form? Plus 25% weapon damage and plus 30 armor. Not nothing. I'm okay with that. That's pretty cool. So super. And that turn, Morathi can deal with the rebellion. I hired a Komodo dragon as a cleaner once, and it was rubbish. Well, what were you offering for salary? Were there benefits? Pension? Any sort of vacation time? Komodo dragons are sort of like millennials. They demand a lot of perks. I know that about them. But under the right circumstances, if you understand how to work with them, they can be acceptable employees. Okay, fine, show me Tyrannok. That's great. Wait, Tyrannok? What are you doing? Why are you coming over here? I don't have time for your nonsense. And you're actually at war with me. I'm not sure why you're at war with me, apart from the fact that we just hate each other. Oh, now I gotta pull Yastra back. Definitely gotta pull him back. Komodo dragons are actually very clean animals. After they're done feeding, they will spend 10 to 15 minutes lip-licking and rubbing their head in the leaves to clean their mouth. Oh, I had an uncle like that. I need to pull Yastra back quickly. Apparently we're not going to war with the rats right at this exact second. Raiding, that's fine. I know the problem there. It's all fine. Yep, it's the rebel army. Okay, Sword of Cain claim, totally don't care. Negative growth in Sildrator. We'll learn to cope. Alright, you, Sarah, re-embed yourself into Yastra's army. And then you kind of need to go into march stance and get as far down here as possible. Ideally, right into Bleakhold Fortress would be ideal. Okay, what are the elves sending my way? Pretty much all infantry. Huh. Chariots, those are tough. Tyrannok chariot, that is tough. That's not nothing at all. That's kind of a big deal. The rest of it is manageable. They don't have archers. That's where the elves win every time, is their archers have insane range. The rest of it's just all meh infantry. I feel if he wants to lay siege to something, I'm basically okay with him doing that. What I want to do right now is deal with the rebel army. And what lives in the rebel army? Oh, a troll. Super. Chaos Knights. Great Marauders. Wow, those Chaos Knights have ridiculous armor. That's just insane armor. I don't like people using their generation name to insult them. We should judge people by themselves. You know what? You're right, Polsk. Everyone should be insulted equally. You are 100% correct. Actually, the funny thing is, they've said exactly the same thing about every generation for the last 3 generations. So, Millennials, Generation Y, Generation X, they said the same thing about all of them. Oh, they're lazy, they rely too much on technology. Yeah, even Generation X was basically the 80s. We relied too much on technology. Our technology was like an Atari, but, we relied on it, apparently. Let's go... how am I going to swing this? Because we kind of need to deal with those elves, seeing as they're here and they're at war with us. But longer they're in our territory, the more attrition they're suffering. There are actually 5 revolutions going on in my empire, but I'll just crush them on my way to the shop. Exactly, our fax machines and our hula hoops. The exact same things that are being said about millennials were said about Generation Y and Generation X. So I don't, and probably whatever the me generation was the 70s. And then I kind of get lost. So let's go crush some rebels. Speaking of rebellions, is it even worth fighting this battle? And I think the short answer is no. We overwhelmingly wreck them, and I kind of just need to put this guy to bed, because the elf army showing up on my shores has kind of thrown me for a loop here. So I am going to take the advantage of auto-resolving this, which should just make him completely go away. Yeah, decisive victory, didn't even take that much damage. 129, I mean, it's not nothing, but I can replenish by 11% right now just by taking this guy as slaves, and our economy is based on slavery anyway. So, it all works out. It all works out for everyone. Harold Balaxus, fine. Shield of Ptolus. Melee defense +5, missile resistance 30%. It's pretty cool. Yastra, would you like a Shield of Patalas? Because giving you shiny things, I believe, improves your loyalty? Yeah, your armor's basic right now. Have a Shield of Patalas for no readily explained reason. And do we have any weapons we could give you? Not spare. No, not any spare weapons. Not a lot of magic items, period, actually. Elf Army sounds like a great soft rock song. Yeah, it's sort of got a prog rock feel, like Yes or early Genesis or something like that. It sounds like it should be in that group of people. Arnheim and Black Fortress, Bleakhold Fortress, rather. You've got not terrible garrisons. They could be a lot better, but they're not terrible. And Bleakhold has that extra garrison there. That's all good stuff. How much money do I have? About 8,000. Actually, that's not bad. Well, let's move Bleakhold up to level 3. And let's... Oh, that harbor. That harbor is tempting. Yeah, take it. Take it. I don't really have any money left, but we'll pump up the Den of Indulgence here for some more public order. And Chaos Corruption, which will only hurt these Dark Elves. That'll just be more attrition that they suffer. Tangerine Dream concept album, exactly. You know where I'm going with that, Lionel. Yeah, it's sort of a Uriah Heep, early Genesis. The Peter Gabriel years. Genesis, and some Yes, and maybe a little bit of Rush thrown in for good measure. Yastra, you probably got like a turn before you're going to get over here. And Morathi, can you... Oh, you can actually make it into Arnheim. Super, do that. Absolutely do that. That'll be very, very handy. Okay, unassigned skill points, Morathi again. Excellent. Server die, recruitment costs down. Casualties captured post-battle. Well, that's just more slaves for us. That is just more slaves. Yeah, you know what? If we're having this public order problem, it's not going to kill Morathi to have an extra point of public order. Oh yeah, there's magma all over the place, Bobcat. We live in a horrible, horrible area. There's volcanoes. There's magma with like a little eye skull here that I've never actually noticed because I've never been able to see the game in this much depth and precision and crispness. But there's a whole little skull guy over here. I've seen the little flames, but I've never actually zoomed in enough nor been able to see it in enough depth to realize that is somebody's skull. Well, a skull, anyway. But yeah, there's volcanoes over here. And this is a horrible land that nobody should ever go into, the Plain of Spiders. So, yeah, that. Yeah, magma. Magma go-go. Polsk saying, Birdbrain saying, Elf Army sounded like a great soft rock song, sounds like a great emo song. The band Magma. I don't know Magma. That you got me stumped on that one, Art. You've got to capture the Skull Guy area. You think the Skull Guy enhances or lessens your property value? Depends who wants to live here. So for a Dark Elf, the Skull Guy absolutely is a benefit. It's a feature. If you're buying property in the north, you're going to want to look for a Skull Guy if you are a Dark Elf. Now, if you're a High Elf, not so much really. They're more into the grass and the flowers and magical vortexes and all sorts of stuff like that. They've got a lot of magic lights going on their side of the world. So not so much there. Probably the undead would favor a skull mountain of sorts. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're sieging Bleakhold Fortress, and you're actually going to try and march right in. You jerk. You jerk Suthara Belkek. I probably can't keep you out of here. But I can do a heck of a lot of damage to you on your way in. We're going to lose this battle. Let me be very, very clear. We're going to lose this battle. French prog band, very operatic. Okay, cool. I'm fairly sure Civilian would want to live there. Oh, Civilian's already earmarked that territory. Can you honestly... Although, you know what? Here's the thing, Bobcat. Knowing the factions in this game, I almost feel she'd more favor the Skaven because they're so underhanded and treacherous, and one of their abilities is to actually spawn enemies from underneath you. So basically, the ground is erupting and rats are pouring out of the hole that you didn't even know was there. I feel yes, Dark Elf, but I feel at the end of the day, she'd actually go Skaven. I think if she and I were playing this multiplayer, I would go Dark Elf, she'd go Skaven, and she'd probably win. she'd probably win. Skaven are tough to play, but if you master them, they're insane. All right, we are clearly going to lose this battle. I want to be very, very clear about that. Our goal in this battle is to do as much damage to these guys as possible. I kind of just want to single out units, get them down. We're going to lose. There's no question of that. The only advantage that we may have is they actually have a fair bit of missile, ranged attacks, but so do we. And if we can just nail their infantry, they have to come to us. They've got to come into our range. I'm worried about those chariots, though. Those chariots are going to wreck us. Yeah, I feel like she would be Skaven. They're underhanded, they're treacherous, they specialize in ambushes. In fact, they are always in ambush mode. So their natural walking stance, like I have marching stance or, full march, full speed ahead kind of thing. Their natural stance is ambush. They're always lying in wait, constantly lying in wait. So we are 100% going to lose this battle. The best we can do is do as much damage to the Tyrannok crowd as we can so Yastra can sweep in and just wreck them. So they got to come to me. And I also want to back myself into a corner because their chariots are going to be what wrecks me. Their chariots are going to completely give me a bad, bad day. So let's get my dark shards here. The best we can do, and we have those. Actually, I'm going to put a Dark Rider on either side here. One here and one here. Yeah, we're going to put those guys over here. Actually, can I put you in the forest? I can totally put you in the forest. Great. Good. Fantastic. You're going to be a surprise. Oh, I've got just no spears. All right, spears on either side here because they're totally going to try and send those chariots onto my flanks. And then the rest of you guys just right up front. We're just going to do the very best we can. I'm just going to put a tight, thick formation together because they are absolutely going to just charge into me and just try and wreck me that way. So you, Dark Riders, start moving that way. And I'm just going to move this a little bit faster because they have to come to me, but they got a long way to go there. Long way to go. Who are they sending in first? The Tyrannok Chariot. Nobody is surprised by that. That's fine, actually. That's fine. Hang on, Art. I just got to approve that. There we go. Oh, I'm going into Justice Campaign. Excellent. Don't forget the alien face shooting guns. We bought them. We may as well use them. Now, see, the problem with you, Tyrannok Chariot, is I have cavalry as well. And it's going to come in and hurt you, and you've already suffered a little bit of attrition. Mechanique Destruct... Okay, I can't pronounce that all. Klingon Opera. It inspired Klingon Opera. Oh, excellent. Oh, yeah, now you're running. Now you're running. Oh, you don't like that one bit. Except you can fire while moving, which is really fussy. And they're not going to do anything. They're going to stay right there because they know they can just pick at me all day. Oh, this is going to be a messy fight. You know what? Come back. Come back. I've got a plan. I have a plan. Come over here. We need to draw this guy over here, and we need to do a little weird pincer movement thing on him if at all possible. You get the fancy gun iron playing the Legacy DLC. Oh, cool. I have not delved into that at all. Oh, now they're all coming. Okay, now everybody else is coming. All right, everybody back. Everybody back. Everybody back, please. So all we're doing is getting shot here. And that's no good. And where's my other chariot? Why are you stuck? Are you stuck on scenery? Are you stuck on the landscape or something? What's your problem? Because everyone else is coming. Oh, this has already gone horribly wrong. Why are you stuck? I'm not seeing what your problem is. You're just kind of not real. I know sometimes cavalry struggle over little tiny hills like this. Yeah, if you guys wanted to move a little bit faster, let's go here. Because now they're coming to us. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Have you been poisoned or something? Is that your problem? No. Doesn't say you have. All right, well, the rest of the party is coming. I'm not sure why you're moving so slowly. You can charge into them. Charge those guys. There we go. That'll at least get something going on here. And we should almost... Oh, we're not quite in range of all of these guys. Yeah, our cavalry's going to go down. There's no way we're keeping our cavalry. Well, at least we're throwing some missiles in now. Everybody... Oh, this is good. They've just got the range on us. The Tu-160 is the largest and heaviest swept-wing supersonic bomber ever. You know what? We just got to go for it. We just got to get in there and start wrecking stuff. You can definitely get started doing that. Spears will be great against the chariots. That'll be just fine. All the people who can shoot things, start shooting things. Anything you can shoot, go ahead and do it. We have no magic to play with here. Everyone's just charging in. That's all I can really do here. Everyone just charge in while we have the strength to do it. And where's my other... There he is. Where have you gone? Come over here and come hit something in the back. Like this guy, for instance. Go ahead and charge into him. That'll be fine. Go ahead and do that. We're doing some damage to the chariot over here. If we could even just take out the chariot, I would be happy with that. Because those things are beasts. Why are you not murdering something? Go murder something. You also murder things. Yeah, I know I'm losing ground, game. This battle's awful. You come in and help these guys out. And you continue to try and murder the chariot, or at least do as much damage to it as you humanly... That cavalry's lost. That's a lost horsey unit over there. Oh god, you people are all on skirmish mode, and you need to not be. Fire on the chariot. All firepower. Concentrate all firepower on that chariot. And if you manage to get that one, I'll let you do another one. Yeah, that is pretty much wrecked at this point. Good. Concentrate all firepower on the second chariot. Get second chariot, please. Everybody shoot the chariot. I don't care that you're getting injured while you're doing it. Not my problem. We're just here to wreck things. Anytime you wanted to shoot at that chariot would be totally okay. You're saying you're blocked? No, you're in melee. Okay, that's the problem. Yeah, Craven my warriors flee. Nobody is surprised by that. Oh, there's another chariot. Shoot that. Just shoot it in the face with your chariot shooting bows. I'm going to have a hard time getting that one to stick. And what are you? You're spearmen. I don't care about you. Whomever is in here, focus on something. Yeah, we're so dead. We're so totally dead. Actually, Spearman, can you get over and help with that, please? If you can get in there and help with that. Somebody has rallied over here. I don't even care who it is. Just shoot something. Actually, shoot that guy. That'd be great if you could shoot that guy. Because he's causing us no end of problems right now. He's a real pain in the neck. So if you just want to go ahead and shoot him in the face. Anytime. Make him go away. Oh, they've already crippled our units here. And yeah, we're done. That battle is over. Decisive defeat, no lie game. That's very, very true. We didn't even do that much damage to them. Did not even do that much. That is a shame. The only thing I can hope is that they'll suffer more attrition as they're doing all of this. Yeah, they just walked right in there. Ooh, okay, well, Yastra's on his way back. Gained some ground last week, losing some ground today. Total War is nothing if not drama. Yes, I know, everybody's dead. Oh, they razed it to the ground. What a bunch of jerks. You could have at least taken the city. I built it up all nice and stuff. You could have at least made an effort. I had a really nice city going on there, and you just razed it to the ground. All hail Jeff Goldblum. I don't care what the Skeggy are doing right now. I just... Get me back to Yastra and Marathi. I might be able to tag team them. Yeah, I know settlement's been raised. It's all going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Recruit a lord, and you'll give me a thing for that. That's nice. Okay. Now, Yastra with a full stack army. Come out of march mode. Why don't you just go... Can I get Marathi up here? Not really. I can in march mode. I'm going to see if this is going to work. Marathi, come around the corner here. We're going to see if we get 2 armies to take these people out. Maybe an airstrike. Well, I have some flying monsters, Euronymous. Will that help? I have no nuclear missiles. And I really wouldn't want to nuke Bleak Hold Fortress. I'd actually like to get it back. It was a nice place. And it was my little foothold into the north here. Oh, she's running away. Oh, super. Well, now, that is fussy. Because now, I kind of can't, like, tag team her. Go on in, Yastra. Let's get this done. She's damaged. We can do something. We're in a much better position than we were. And I believe we took out one of their chariots. One of their chariots is 100% done. So let's get in there. Let's see what we can do with this. They'll still have better range on me, though. That's the fussy part of this. Elves are all about the range. They can stand halfway across the map and shoot you, which is less than fun. Tactical nuke would do it better, Pulse. You're right. You're right. Well, Warhammer 40k, there's nukes all over the place in that, I think. But regular Warhammer, not so much. Mostly rats, dark elves, some lizards. I'm totally happy with 22 magic. I'm not totally happy with this map. How the heck am I going to get a good position for this? Okay, well, let's get some fundamentals down here, which is... Oh, they're going to have great high ground. Oh, Obi-Wan, they're going to have the high ground all day long. Let's get... Well, if they're going to have the high ground, I'm going to shoot them on the high ground with my catapults. That's fine. And what's... can I even get them... Oh, if I move a little bit closer, I can start picking at them right now. Not a bad idea. Let's see what they do. I might have to move forward. All of my dark shards. Nice line right here. And all of you guys go off skirmish mode, for God's sakes. Except you, maybe. Can you fire while moving? Yes, you can. Okay, super. You can actually be on skirmish mode then, because you can fire while moving. Now, cavalry, kind of hang out here. Flying things, you are going to be way over here. You're going to be a little surprise troop. They have the high ground. I know, Bird Brains. Tell you who has the high ground was the MVP of his first mission. Oh, high ground matters quite a bit in this. And they're going to own it. And they have the range. If this situation was reversed, they'd already be dead. But this may not be as fun a battle as I thought it was going to be. And let's get some swords on this side. I wouldn't actually mind having one dark shard over here. And who's left? Who still hasn't joined the party here? You haven't joined the party. And all you guys over here, what are you and what do you do for a living? Bleak swords. Okay, you can kind of be off to the side. And Sarah, you're a very, very low-level magic user, but you'll do. And Yastra, you can definitely be right up front. Corsairs, I don't know, hang out over here or something. Oh, I'm a heavy. Oh, good. Good. I like heavies in XCOM 2. They got better range and they can do more things. Excellent. Yes, it is the high ground, Euronymous, and as we all know from Obi-Wan, the second you are 1 foot taller than your opponent, you've won everything there is to win. Okay, this is going to be a really messy battle. This is just going to be super... Okay, they are coming to me, though. That is encouraging. They're going to have the range on me with that chariot, though. But they're walking my way. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, fun isn't easy. No, this is not going to be fun or easy, Polsk. It's going to be neither of those. Catapult has already taken shots at the chariot. That's the best news I've heard all day. Aha! You are trying to sneak something around the corner here, aren't you? How about my Harpy dealt with that? I don't know how the Harpy's actually going to do against the chariot, but we're going to soon find out. You were trying to sneak something around me, weren't you? You know what? If the Harpy dies, I'm basically okay with that. So long as it holds that chariot up. Yeah, you've been attacked in the rear. That is very, very correct. I don't know if they're going to do much damage, but they'll do something. Okay, all of this is engaged. Everybody move up. Start moving up. We need to close the gap so we don't have an issue with range here, because they will outrange us every single time. They will outrange us. Where did I put my cavalry? Go and try and take out that chariot, please. Charge that chariot. You focus on anything that is firing at us. And everybody else, get into melee range and get this job done. You're not going to make it up there. I will not be able to... Oh, Yastra. Where's their leader? Where is their leader? You know what? Don't care. Hit that thing. Just hit everything. Hit all the things that there are to hit. Hit. More hitting. There's their leader. Okay. And what is their leader? Hybrid weapon. Okay, we need to deal with that right now. Wow, somebody already took out a bleak sword? Whoa. When did that all happen? We're getting wrecked by their arrows. Absolutely wrecked by their arrows. Catapults. Focus on... Yeah, you know what? One of you focus here. One of you focus here. And you just get right into the back of those guys. I didn't even know you made it that far. You guys get up there. You focus there. You focus there. We got to break somebody. We've scared off the chariot. The harpies are still attempting to deal with this chariot. I can perfectly replicate the Call of Duty voice lines such as tactical nuke incoming and enemy AC 130 above. You guys, how are you all doing here? We need more action on the getting people to stop shooting us thing. That really needs to happen like sooner rather than later. Where's you? Where have you gotten off to? Your range is bloody terrible, isn't it? Shoot something. Don't care what, just shoot it. We may actually lose this. I think we're actually going to lose this fight. This is a terrible week so far. Depends on your perspective of perfectly. Who's got a thing going on over here? That's the chariot again. Warriors are rallying. Okay, good. What does that information really mean to me? I shouldn't have pressed this attack. I should not have pressed this attack. I should have waited until I had two armies. Don't go up against elves with a ranged battle. You got that guy, so keep doing other things. You, shoot that. You, shoot that. You, you're shooting a thing that I want you to shoot, which is good. Keep doing that. You've already broken those guys, so shoot something else. You, slam into the back of these guys with whatever strength you've got left. Yastra, get over and start dealing with the leader. You, start throwing some spells around here. Anyone. These guys. It's a piddly little spell, but it'll do. Do you age when you say that? Then this replication is of the highest quality. And spearmen, keep doing what you're doing. You guys are kind of doing a thing right now. Where is my... There you are. Hi. You're not really wavering or doing anything. Can you guys get out of there and do something else instead, like these guys? See if you can charge up there, please. Harpies are dead. That's fine. That's totally fine. I was prepared to sacrifice them. I was 100% prepared to sacrifice them. Yastra, you just don't even be able to seem to clear the battle. So see what you can do with these guys. You, get back and do something other than what you're doing, because what you're doing is pretty terrible. You concentrate on those guys. You are concentrating on those guys. You get those. You go up there. We're not completely losing right now. We're not complete. We've broken a lot of them. Their leader is broken. Okay, great. I may be able to pull this out of my hat here. Not entirely sure how, but this may come together. Their leader is broken. My warriors are fleeing. Got it. Yep, understand that. You fire off that, whatever that stupid spell is that you have, fire it. May as well be buffing our troops here. You do that. No, go into the chariot. Get the chariot. Get the chariot. Get the chariot. Chariot is back in range. Everybody shoot the chariot, please. Please to be shooting the chariot. Somebody's used all their ammunition. Go in and fight tooth and nail then. Hey, Penge, welcome. Sorry, yes, you missed all the hovercraft facts, actually. Sorry, this is a very tense battle that I probably should not be victorious in, but I'm kind of pulling it together sort of weirdly, so I apologize. I just looked at chat right now. Welcome, Penge, welcome. You did indeed miss all of the hovercraft facts. All hovercraft facts are currently over for this stream. Thank you for your interest in hovercraft facts. They are over. Maybe there will be more hovercraft facts next week. But Polsk may have a few things to say to you because he wasn't super happy about having to do hovercraft facts. And we also had Hoover facts. Yeah, we had hovercraft facts and Hoover facts at the same time. Oh, my Reaper bolt thrower's gotten way in the middle of nowhere. Why are you here? Why is my Reaper bolt thrower even here? Oh, because you used up all your ammo. Okay. My God, we actually won that. We had no right to win that battle. That was just... This is definitely coming up as Pyrrhic victory. We had no right to win that. Oh, that was a rough one. We are basically... The army is annihilated. The army is all done. I have to watch the stream back to get your hovercraft facts. Yes, there are plenty of hovercraft facts, and as I said, Hoover facts. So if you're interested in hovercrafts or Hoover vacuums, Lionel is correct. Little to no skiffle facts, except an interest in the concept of skiffle facts. Whew, that was a battle. We should not have won that. Pyrrhic victory, that is entirely correct, game. That is 100% correct. No, you will not have to repeat yourself, Polsk. It is there for eternity. Nothing ever dies on the internet. So your hovercraft facts are immortal now. That's something good to feel about. That's a good feeling. Your hovercraft facts will never die. Ever. You have achieved immortality. Neither will your Hoover facts. Both facts, or all facts, well locked in for eternity. Pyrrhic victory, no complaint, game. I 100% agree with you. We should not have survived that. We can get a little bit of replenishment, which is nice. That was just a tooth and nail scrap. That was not even a battle. That was just a bar fight between 2,000 people. Armor of Darkness, armor +8, melee defense +2. Ooh, that's very good. I like that. That should kind of go to Yastra. Okay. And we got rid of them. Okay, good. That actually killed them permanently. Oh my goodness, we're banged up. Oh, we technically kept the Harpies and the cavalry. I'm surprised. I thought they were actually taken out. That's fine. Yastra can get into Bleakhold Fortress on the next turn, re-establish it, because they had to just raze it to the ground, and then heal up from there. It's only stuff you want to forget about that won't die on the internet. Useful stuff you want to recall has always disappeared. Yes. Very, very true, in fact. Marathi, you're kind of stuck there. Unassigned skill points. Ooh, Yastra. Well, you did actually pretty well in that combat. Is there any way I can get you more killy? Weapon strength +10 when fighting against high elves. Yeah, where was that 5 minutes ago? Could have done with that. Let's get you a little... Well, you know what? The public order is always going to be a good thing. It's not going to kill me to take a point in that right now. It's not going to... Yeah, all the memes never die. Ever. Ever. They've been there forever. Okay. That was a rough little turn. I'm going to be very glad to make that turn go away so we can see something else that isn't high elves trying to murder me. I didn't think they'd do that. I had no thought that they were going to come across the ocean and try and do that. That was a bold move. I wouldn't have done that. No way I'm invading Ulthuan this early in the game. Oh, here come the rats to reinforce their settlement. Okay. We have to take Ice Rock Gorge. It's my next stop on my conquest. The US M117 convoy escort vehicle is based on an armored car design from the 1960s called the V100 Commando. V100 Commando sounds like some sort of line of men's sexy underwear, I think. Like men's lingerie, the V100 Commando. So my humor is kind of different now than before. Okay. Did I miss something somewhere? I totally missed something from Polsk somewhere. All right, Tyrants of the Black Ocean is done. That means the turn should be over. Okay. We got a lot to do here. Yastra, you need to go reestablish Bleakhold Fortress for one. That's going to cost me money, but also 770 your men, so you're not going anywhere for a while. Oh, yeah, that hurt. That hurt. I mean, you're actually getting a good replenishment rate back next turn, but it's going to be a while before Yastra is going to be ready to go. It's better than the V100s that had more sequins. Exactly. Pench is wearing the V200 Commando right now. You're right. It is a superior line. It is a superior line. Nicer fabric, too, although, you know, the price point does make it a luxury item compared to the V100. V100 is sort of an everyman. The V200, that's for the upper echelon. Yes, we've got the Black Coast back again. At least public order's ticking up now. So we got that going for us. We have to repair this. And what else we got going on? Yeah, sure. I'll repair that too. Not repair it, but I'll get that up to the next level. Why not? That's fine. And Marathi, go back to marching north again. Hopefully we're done down here now. Do not ask Penge to prove this. I had no intention of it, although if something shows up on Twitter, I'm not in charge of Penge's Twitter. And did you know if you put a book on your head, it can be a hat? It is. It's a book-shaped hat, Eronimus. Hovercraft to underwear. I see that as a very, very clear chain there. That's one arrow from one to the other. Going commando means no underwear at all. Where are the sequins attached? Don't ask. Just don't ask. Why would you ask that, Lionel? Why would you even ask that? Oh, Art, you figured it out. Or at least they figured you out. Thank you so much, Art. I don't have, again, the all in-game audio is currently muted, so I just actually was lucky enough to see that out of the corner of my eye on my other screen. Thank you so much. In case anyone is curious, by the way, the whole shield me from the sun thing, I have a goal. My goal is new curtains for my office. So here's the thing. For basically from 8 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock in the morning, I can't record anything because the sun is directly on my monitor. And we have very, very light curtains. So, I mean, they're basically white, almost translucent. The sun just goes right through them. So for 3 hours out of the day, I can't do squat on this computer. It is like staring into a reflection of the sun, because that's exactly what I'm doing. And, of course, everyone will now immediately say, well, Dave, why don't you just move your monitor to a different place? Here's the thing. I've spent a year mentally planning out how I wanted this all to be set up. Did I plan for the sun? No, I did not. But this is the way I want it. So can you honestly call them curtains? Well, no, Mrs. Dave calls them window treatments because apparently you're not allowed to call them curtains. Apparently the correct term is window treatments. So no, don't call them curtains around here. But yeah, they are curtains in the sense that the neighbors cannot technically see what we're doing. If we're in this room, they have that effect. But in terms of keeping out great deal of light, not so much, really, not so much. What am I doing right now? Commandment available. So that's my goal. So thank you, Art. You're well on my way. Your donation is well on my way. First of all, very much appreciated. Thank you very, very much for that. I'm sorry that was such a hassle for you. I don't get Mrs. Dave to stand in front of the window. Then she'd have to put up with this for 2 hours, Penge. Is Mrs. Penge going to stand there and listen to you record for 2 hours? I doubt it. Window treatments. You've never heard that expression before. Must be an American thing. Yeah, no. The polite, apparently the polite term is window treatment, not a curtain or a blind or something like that. No one plans for the sun. It just shows up randomly. I know. It's a terrifying monster. It really is. Drapes. Yeah, that is one term for them. But I think the whole concept of calling everything a window treatment is that it's a catch-all term for everything, and somehow it's a nicer term. I'm not sure why. I think curtains is a perfectly acceptable term. It's not a rude term. But yeah, long story short, that's my plan. I want effectively blackout curtains for this, so I can actually record, during the hours of 8 to 11 a.m. Dances with Sheep Drapes would block the sun, and also fantastic prog rock band name, bringing the conversation full circle. totally there is a prog rock band that opened for Genesis with the name Dances with Sheep Drapes. The sun eat the moon every day per a moon. America is weird. Preaching to the choir, man. Preaching to the choir. Okay, commandment available. Let's actually play some Total War here. That's what allegedly we're all here to do. Well, we had such a problem with public order. Wouldn't be a bad idea to bump up that public order. But we're going to get order under control. We're working on things to get an order under control. But the biggest thing that is helping is the military presence right now. That's not going to be there forever. But by the time the army is out of there, this building will be done, and that will help with public order. Okay, so long story short, public order will begin to be under control here. So I'm going to do slave income up and growth up, just to get this place growing faster so we can do more things over here. I missed your other Did You Know with Bobcat. Okay, hang on. Let me scroll up there. Oh, there it is. It was right above Penge talking about window treatments. The V100 Commando was designed to use as many components as possible from the standard Army 5-ton truck to ease logistical support for the vehicle. God bless you. All I can think of now is like some sort of line of men's underwear when I see V100 now. That's it. It was probably the most badass military vehicle ever, and all I see is like, you know, six-pack ripped muscled men standing around in their underwear, modeling it for a catalog or something. So, yes, V100 indeed. Or, you know, if you're Penge, the V200, but that's the classy one. I don't think I can afford that. Maybe that will be my next goal, the V200 line. Unassigned skill points. Sabioth, oh, we haven't heard from you in a while. What have you been doing lately? You are maxed out on all the things that are important. So, let's start Assault Garrison, because that really can come in handy. That really can come in handy sometimes. Ireland is great. The economy is sort of meh, but great. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. As we've discussed many times, Birdbrains, I have quite a bit of family over there. We were just over there last year, so I am familiar with the economy. Or was it last year or the year before now? Wow, time is flying by. Iceland is the best. It is cold. It's a very great country. How are the Icelandic lessons coming along, Polsk? Lariel the Radiant, the High Elves, want to do business with you. They want me to declare war with them. Oh no, they're declaring war on me. I'm sorry. The High Elves are once again declaring war on me. Another faction of High Elves is declaring war on me. Just because. And Clark Harnond may come in to help me. So just for giggles, I haven't even met these people, and they're declaring war on me. Fine, I'm sure it's a version. They just hate Dark Elves. They're just biased. Well, Clan Caron's going to get in with it. We'll probably never even see them. This is the thing. We're not even going to see them. The V300 is allegedly in development, Birdbrains, but you're right. It is a bit of an urban legend at this point. Because what really could they do that's any better than the V200? The V200 is the pinnacle of undergarment technology right now. So I'm not really sure what else they can do with the 300 except throw some more sequins on it. And really, there is a point where you over-sequin things, especially in undergarments, because they do tend to snag. The V200 Commando was larger than the V100 and can mount the cannon from a main battle tank in its turret. The V300 is experimental, but there's one thing that can wear it proudly. Who are you and what are you doing? Hang on. Who are you and what are you doing? Oh, okay. You're somebody who technically likes me right now. That's fine. I reserve the right to murder you later, but right now you technically like me. That's good. Ice Rock Gorge, I really want to murder every rat that lives there. I'm not sure it's 100% good idea to start another war right now. But then, we're Dark Elves. It's never a bad idea to start a war. How's your healing going on, Yastra? Ooh, slow and steady there. Slow and steady. Alright, just basically stay there. The army has moved out of Ice Rock Gorge. Huh. Just leaving your garrison there, I see. Just nothing but a garrison of rats. And not a very big garrison of rats. For that. It's vaporware, and that's not misspelled. Vaporware, do I want that in an undergarment? That seems actually somewhat counterproductive. You probably want less vapor in that area. I think it's time to pick a fight with the rats. I'm going to nudge forward and just confirm there isn't an army around the corner that's going to come in and fuss with me. Yeah, I think basically we're going to go fight the Skaven as part of the conquest of this area. So, Ice Rock Gorge, Hag Hall, Temple of Adioth, and Val's Anvil that I haven't actually discovered yet. Fine, and it belongs to 3 different factions between them. That's a bit of a pain in the neck. That's 3 different factions I'm going to have to be at war with at one time. Plus, we're at war with most of the High Elves at this point. We've been defeated by Space Bees. It's always a good idea to start a war. Yeah, I thought Birdbrains would be behind this. Yeah, we're going to go... We're going to go pick a fight with the rats. I hate fighting Skaven. They're really good at it, if they're good at it. And the AI is really good at it. Okay, here we go. Into Ice Rock Gorge. Yes, we're declaring war. Skaven are going to hate us for that. No surprise there. Actually, they're still technically neutral until I declare war. Oh, now they're a little bit unfriendly. Not that unfriendly, though. I could repair that relationship. Yeah, I should have probably broken the treaty. Well, it still would have been a broken treaty. My reliability went down because we technically had a treaty with them. That's going to come up to bite me in the ass later, but I'll learn to cope. Yeah, I think we can just probably march right into this. I think this will be just fine. Instantly, the new Warhammer Age of Sigmar Skaven models are gorgeous things. The Skaven are so cool. They really are. I wish I could play them better. They're a really, really tough faction to play. Incredibly tough to play. Very hard to master. Dark Elves are very straightforward. They have a nice mixed batch of military. They don't have the range of the elves. And just, while I'm having my love affair with Total War Warhammer, that's a really neat part of it is all the 4 factions in Warhammer 2 or all of the multitudinous factions that you can get through DLC, they all play pretty damn differently. So you really get a different experience every time you play it. It's not like they just have different skins on them, although complaints have been made about some of the DLC with that. But anyway, long story short, they all play radically differently. And the way you play Dark Elves is not the way you play Skaven and vice versa. Okay, we are definitely going to have the range on the Skaven. They have missiles, but their missiles are largely garbage. And I will have no problem with them. So let's get these guys here. Don't really know where they are. One thing I am going to have to do with Skaven, because they will pop rats out of the ground, keep a few troops on the back side here just to guard the rear, because they'll pop a unit of rats right underneath me. And that's a problem. You guys can all basically hang out right here. Why don't you come over here and have some fun there? On the off chance that there'll be a football tomorrow morning, you need to head off and fight my cat for ownership of the bed. I wish my cat slept in bed. He doesn't. Have fun. I will absolutely have fun, Lionel. Thank you. Yeah, I know you guys are having I was going to say a snow emergency over there. What have you got, like 2 or 3 centimeters of snow and the entire country is shot down? But yeah, I know you've got some weather issues over there, which probably could bump a football game back. Almost all modern spacesuits designed include a diaper, and why wouldn't they? Why would you want to get out of a spacesuit? I would not. Now, maybe the 100 or 200 series could help with that, but yeah, no. Why would you want to get out of a spacesuit? That seems broadly terrible. To have to fuss with that nonsense. I'd say go for it. Just do what you got to do. You're in space, for God's sakes. No one's gonna hold it against you. You know why? You're in space. What are they gonna do? Complain at you? You guys can all come up here and. You, Marathi, come right up here for your spell casting. Savioth, you can get in here. You can get in the fight. That's fine. And War Hydra. The great thing about Skaven, War Hydra will scare the bejesus out of Skaven. They will be terrified by War Hydra. So that'll work in our favor. Snow crisis, snow emergency. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, Penge, I showed Mrs. Dave the Amber Alert for the snow emergency. Boy, did we have a laugh about that. Oh, did we have a fun laugh about your Amber Alert snow emergency. You could still see the blades of grass poking through. Overgear, I heard that NASA is hiding the V590 from us. Okay, here comes the first Skaven, and I'm just going to readjust just a little bit this catapult because they're coming in from a slightly different angle. And you know what? I'm going to readjust that one a little bit too. They're charging in, but I think this is going to be under control unless they pop a lot of units out from beneath us, but I think we're already in a position to start covering that. Night Runners, those are the guys we're going to want to take out. Those guys have got some decent attacks there. 2 centimeters snow has blocked all buildings. Nobody can escape. Yeah, well, in England, that is actually true. Yep, there they go. They've spawned an enemy unit. This is the thing about fighting Skaven. They come up from nowhere. Just get in there. I mean, they're garbage. They're trash units, but they can take out my catapults and whatnot. They have no problem doing that. Oh, and hang on. Everybody just slow down here. No, not all. You, missile troops, be off skirmish mode. I want you to stand exactly where you are, please. So don't be on skirmish mode. You guys, however, can turn that way. Yeah, they're quick, and you're right, Pinch, they're quick, and they just pop up out of nowhere, because that's literally an ability that they have, is they can spawn units pretty much, I think, anywhere on the battlefield. They can spawn a unit. You know what's not going to work out so well for them? War Hydra. There, they did it again. Oh, there they are. They're back. They are actually like rats. You stomp one down, and there's their lightning attack. Oh, hang on. Morathi's here. Morathi, what insane magical abilities do you have kicking around these days? Damage and strong versus multiple. Oh yeah, Pit of Shades, your new ability. Go ahead and dump that in a bunch of Skaven. Although War Hydra, go over there. Because we don't want you to get caught in that blast. Now it's all going to start to fall apart for them. Yeah, there goes Morathi's spell. They're not going to like that one bit. That's really going to bum them out. You know what? Sabioth, why don't you get in and try and take out the leader? And Morathi, what other damage weapon or spells do you have? That one? Fine, do that. Yeah, they're already breaking. They're just not going to stand up to a sustained fight. That's the one thing you can do with Skaven, is they're just not... They're equipped to get in and get out, skirmishers. They're not equipped for a long-standing fight with infantry. And indeed, they just completely shattered. They just ran away from War Hydra. I'm going to go have War Hydra set fire to that unit over there. Just why not? Jess, you're most welcome to Store XCOM 2. Yes, she is. I like the yellow outfit, by the way. I gotta tell you, Penge, I said it in the comments of yesterday's XCOM, I don't really know what other advice to give you. You kind of got it. You've got the game now. You are a perfectly competent XCOM player. Those 2 missions were handled as well as anyone could really handle them. So I'm kind of out of advice. Just make sure you got those heavies. The only thing I can say is the robotic enemies are going to get a little silly. You're going to want to be ready for them. By the end of this, you will be deeply thanking me that I said heat ammo about 100 times until you took my advice. Because you're going to love it. You're going to love what it does anyway. But yeah, you got XCOM, man. You got XCOM. I don't think there's anything really that Jess and I can tell you that you haven't already got a handle on. Oh, they're coming back. Huh. Oh, you're going to throw spells at me. All right, well, I'm going to throw spells at you. That's how this is going to go down. I'll throw a spell at you right there, even if War Hydra's in the way. War Hydra looks happy slaughtering all the rats. Yeah, he's probably eating some of them too. You know what? Let's get up close and personal with War Hydra. Because War Hydra's just eating rats and destroying them, while Morathi's spell... Yeah, War Hydra's just jumping on rats. I think a rat just went in his mouth. He's jumping on more rats. Yeah, the rats don't like this very much. Rats don't do well against War Hydra. Yes, I know, technically War Hydra's name is Robert. I got it, Polsk, don't worry. But yeah, so Robert the War Hydra has very handily seen everyone off. Yeah, Skaven are sticky to fight, but they can't stand up to a prolonged battle. That's not their strength. If you want that, go Lizardmen. Lizardmen just won't die, ever. They will stand there and fight till the very last lizard. Okay. How many did we actually lose? Oh, we took some damage. It's those damn witch elves again. I gotta dump those witch elves. Except now they're getting up in experience. Now they're actually... Ugh. Witch elves are frustrating. Okay. Give me the bit where I get some money and rat slaves out of this. I know, what's a sectopod? Yeah. Yeah, well, you know what's coming, Jess. I know what's coming, and I hammered home heat ammo as best as I humanly could. Because, yeah, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. The day will come, Penge, where you will be laughing when a Cyberdisc shows up. In the same way that you laugh at Thin Men now, you'll be looking at Cyberdisc going, psh, just a Cyberdisc? Please. Faced a lot worse than that, and you will. Okay, Ice Rock Gorge. 21% replenishment and 582 slaves and a bunch of money for a little hit to public order for 1 turn. Yes, please, sign me up for that. Thank you very much. Digging it. Sword of Might. Ooh. Oh, Yastra. I have a new toy for you. Confident Attacker from Marathi. That's fine. Perfectly acceptable thing for you to be. We've got Ice Rock Gorge. What can we do with it? Repair immediately. Great. We've got Horsies. And we've got basic military. Great, that's a perfectly good place for those to live. It'll save me putting them down at Hag Hall. Perfect, excellent. That's a good start. Public order is obviously garbage right now, but it'll start to get better pretty quickly. Lack of corruption, well, that's what we're here to do. We're here to corrupt the land around us. So it'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. And Yastra, how's the healing going on? You're gonna be there a while. Settlement upgrade, who? Oh, Quintex. Oh, about freaking time. Great, super. Yes, please, sign me up for that. And I have no money left to upgrade the Obsidian Quarry, but we will next turn. Great, once we get up to level 4, we can get some more interesting monsters. Yeah, like, another War Hydra would be keen. Okay. Your joke is over, Polk. I'm sorry, I missed it. Aim in armorless. Okay. And lizards are still sniffing around my area. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, truth be told. I also just realized while I'm waiting for the turn to go by, I never started watching my own stream. I should probably do that. I can watch my own stream. I can even like my own stream. It's super. And do that, and do that. Oh, no, I'd already liked it. Yay, good. Yay me. Alright, now what? Do I keep pressing on? Or do I kind of lock down? Because the rats are just going to come right back. They're rats. That's kind of their gig. So, Falls Anvil. Oh, that's where I need to go. Okay, good. Now I know where it is. Now I've technically discovered it. Ah, you mean hot bullets are more soft. Yes, that is true. I'm not actually sure what XCOM's ever meant by heat ammo. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it's very, very important that you have it. Especially in Enemy Unknown. Forged to Kill. Okay, tech researched. Great. Weapon strength up for a lot of basic infantry units. Construction costs down for Yastra in his area. Neat. What tech could we get on with? Oh, crossbows. Range up. Yes, please. Anything that gets my range up on my crossbows, I will definitely take. The Dark Elves have great missile weapons, but they have limited range. Not as bad as some others. The Lizardmen have garbage range, but heat explosive, high heat explosive, anti-tank, high explosive anti-tank. Oh, okay, great. So that actually answers my question. Heat ammo actually means a real thing. I thought it was just an XCOM thing. Oh, it's an actual real thing. All right, even better. I think that pretty much wins as the most interesting fact of the day, because I totally didn't know that was a real thing. I thought it was just an XCOM thing. Now, see, here's the thing. If we leave Ice Rock Gorge, this army's going to come right down. What's living in Plain of Dogs right now? Don't know. Kind of want to go find out. I'm just going to subtly poke my nose down here. I don't want the Plain of Dogs, but I want the rats gone. This is pest control more than anything. Can I now see the garrison in Plain of Dogs? No. Oh, because I can't technically see the settlement yet. Right. I don't genuinely believe that it's a settlement. Is it the capital? That's really all I need to know, because if it's not the capital, they can't have much there. Am I just going on the warpath against rats? Basically, it's a shaped charge in the nose of the ammo to push a jet of plasma through most armor. My god, is there a point where we say we probably don't need better weapons than this? Now we're shooting plasma through bullets. Works best if it detonates with enough standoff to allow the plasma jet to fully form. Okay, that's actually really interesting. I just totally thought heat ammo was just some sort of silly XCOM video game thing. I didn't know it was an actual thing. So cool. Good job, Bobcat and Bird Brains. I like that. Yeah, I think we're going to go beat up some rats. I think we're going to go beat up more rats. I would ideally love... Oh, you had you had a lot more going on. You know what? Still saying I can win. If I were... No, back it off, back it off. Back it off. I didn't see you had a second army here. Yeah, no. Let's just get... Oh, now we're kind of stuck. I, at very minimum, want to get out of range of the garrison. That would be a big... Oh, this may have been... This may have been one of the poorer moves I've made. I should have sent Sabioth in there to check it out. That's exactly what I should have done. Sabioth, can you do anything while you're here? Just for argument's sake. Like, injure these people. Plasma is what the sun is made out of. I prefer either Caped Shell, mostly the PZGR. And Polsk is getting dizzy. Okay. Should you sit down? Is what I'm asking. Would you like to take a break? 74% to assault your units. Okay. What else you got going on? 77% to assault your units, but you don't have as many. I don't really care. I should go for... Well... 6 of one, half dozen of the other, really. I may as well take the higher percentage. But if then he comes against my army, this takes Sabioth out of my army. Duh. Do it. Okay, success. That's great. And how do we do? We took a little chunk out of you, mostly out of your Skaven slaves. I don't suppose you can get back into her army, no. But try it anyway next turn. Okay, we may about to be getting attacked by rats, and knowing rats, they're probably going to ambush us. You're not dizzy now, Polsk. You're kind of tired. Okay. And where did Bliffy go? Wasn't he here earlier? I feel like he was. Bleakhold's ready to move up to 2. And Marathi's got yet another... Okay, is there anything that would really help you in the upcoming battle, like right now? Because that's going to be a problem. Inspiring Presence actually might be a good move. Yeah, take Inspiring Presence, actually. If we're going up against a ton of rats, it's not going to kill us to have some extra leadership there. Oh, okay, he said he got to go. I missed that. Well, bye. Bye, Bliffy. Sabioth, you can do some more piercing shots. That's fine. Get your missile damage up. That would be a good thing to go. And now we're probably basically going to get stabbed in the back by rats. Because I didn't do the proper reconnaissance down there. Thought there was only one tiny army. No, there was a big, huge army right behind it. And what are the lizards doing? Not a heck of a lot right now. Kotep, I'm going to have to go to war with you at some point, but not today. So, you leave. You go away. Oh, and then somebody's coming back. Okay. That's the problem with the Sand Kings up here, is they don't really have any space, so they just keep hanging around that area. Actually kind of fussy to get them out of there. Okay, what is next? Am I going to get stabbed in the back? Oh, Bleakholds, I'm totally going to war with you later. I'm actually not going to sign your non-aggression pact because we're going to have to fight later. I'd rather you just sort of vaguely friendly with me without any official treaties. I don't want treaties with you. I just want you to not kind of attack me because you basically like me, and then I will come and murder you later. That's how that will all play out. Alright, give me... Am I not going to get stabbed in the back by Tretch Craventrail? Tail, rather? Did he not do that? Wow, he didn't. Okay. What do I do with that information? Well, first of all, get Marathi out of there. Get Marathi back into Ice Rock to protect Ice Rock and heal. Now, Sabioth, on the other hand, You can just keep picking at these guys. I have no problem with that. Like, yeah, do that again. 68% chance to assault the units? Failure. Okay. That's fine. You'll still get experience out of it. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, Sarah got experience. I don't particularly know why. Due to this universal and metaphysical contract, you can't kill Bliffy. That sounds about right, truth be told. I think braver men than us have tried and failed. Yastra, you're still healing. And you've got nowhere else to really go. I could start you moving up here. How's our garrison in Ice Rock Gorge? It's probably garbage. There's probably nothing there at this point. Yeah, well, they're at full strength for what they are. That's not bad. But they're not much. I kind of want to move Yastra up, but Yastra doesn't really have anywhere to heal up there except Ice Rock. Let's see what we can do. Yastra, go into March mode, because there's not going to be anything... Oh, unless the rats come for him. That'd be a problem. Oh well, I'll take the chance. And then next turn I'll move Morathi out, Yastra in, but yeah, Yastra, Morathi, and the garrison can all guard Ice Rock. And if Tretch comes a-knockin', he's going to have a big surprise in his hands. Now, I saw something wanted to get built. Oh yeah, we've got a new slot at Bleakhold. We've got some public order building going on there. How about any financial stuff we could do with you? Not really. Just the basic one of the artisan's house. Fine, take it. It's 150 income. He's avoiding death by not existing. Very smart. Very Hitchhiker's Guide. Tax evasion through death, that thing. Ancient City of Quintex, what would you like to do? You would like to get your Obsidian Trinket Maker up. Not actually that big a boost in income, but I'll take it. And everywhere except the Moon Shard has walls. Great. Great, good, fantastic. How are our garrisons looking there? Not bad. Actually, Quintex weirdly has the worst garrison. Or at least the thinnest garrison. Maybe not the worst, but the thinnest. Huh. Why is that? You don't have defense buildings yet. Okay, that's fair. We can do that. What if it doesn't exist? Does that mean he's dead? If he doesn't exist, is he dead? Well, that's getting a little too philosophical for like 15 minutes before the XCOM death hour. Oh dear. The lizards have ended their non-aggression pact with me. That's sad. That makes me sad because it probably means you're coming to attack me. Okay. Do you not like me because I've broken all my treaties with everyone else and I end up murdering them? Because I could see that as being a justifiable complaint. It's on a higher level of Cheeto dust theory. Okay. Fair enough, Polsk. Fair enough. And the Sand Kings are just going back and forth. That's fine. They're largely friendly with me. They're probably not coming to attack me. Of course, that's what I said about the lizards, and they just ended their non-aggression pact with me. What are we going to do with this information, I wonder, he says. Alorshan tried to wound Ayas. I don't really care what you guys are doing up there. I really don't. I'm much more concerned with my rat problem down here. Much more concerned with that. And we're stuck on the Sand Kings. Okay. My god, turns take forever in Mortal Empires, even with a decent processing speed. Raid the Plain of Dogs. Which one is the Plain of Dogs? Oh, that one. I mean, I could. I could definitely raid that. In fact, I can raid that right now if you'd like me to. I'm going to move Morathi to here. And Yastra in here. That'll get your healing back up. Sure. Morathi. Actually, after Sabioth once again assaults the units here, because it's all just experience. There's no reason not to. Yeah, assault that. Okay, I'm working on raiding the Plain of Dogs. Just calm down, game. Calm down. Unless assaulting the units counted as raiding, but I don't believe it does. Yeah, you can raid here if you want. Sure, why not? Raid away. Raid away. I am in the Plain of Dogs, right? Yep, I am. Okay. Cool. Sabioth, you keep bumping on up, don't you? maxed out there. Stalker does what? Lords have a chance to gain 2 loyalty. That does no good at all because you're largely accompanying Morathi, who's the only lord that doesn't have a loyalty issue. Missile resistance 10, leadership up 25. It's the sound of your universe crumbling. No more Cheetos for you. Are we starting a Cheeto dust war? Amongst all the other many wars that Bird Brains and Polsk and Bliffy have initiated, like the Space Bee thing. Deadeye is ammunition up. Reload time reduction, well, that's just a flat DPS increase, although not much. Yeah, damage up. It's just got to be damage up. What lives down this tree? Defense up, weapon strength up, hit points up. Yeah, give me Dance of Death. Let's start moving down that little tree. Cool. All right, end that turn. We're a little... We should be in... Everybody should be in range of each other down here. So if somebody comes up to attack Morathi, the garrison and Yastra... Oh, shoot. Yastra might just be outside that range. Ooh, well, soon find out. This'll be fun. Cthulhu 2020, why vote for the lesser evil? I've seen that one before somewhere, I believe, Bobcat. Something along those lines. Anyway, the lizard men have ended their trade agreement with me. I see a bunch of lizards who are getting ready to go to war with the Dark Elves. And I have nothing down there to defend against that at this point. I might have to recruit a new lord and at least put a small army down there just to remind them not to come into my area. Because their area is inhospitable to me, and mine is to them. It doesn't benefit the lizards to come up north. No reason we can't live and let live. Except for all the people I'm going to murder, there's no reason the rest of them can't live. I'm kind of Cthulhu, but better because I'm unfunny. Clan Gnaw. Oh dear, more Skaven, but they're way down south. I don't feel you guys are coming here anytime soon. Right? Gotta feel that. I'm gonna bank on the fact that you're not even anywhere near me at this point. Alternative reality Polsky's a lizard instead of a sneck. Okay, I could see that. A Komodo dragon? Because they're very clean animals, so I am told. Very clean animals. What with the lip licking and whatnot. Okay, so we did raid. Now I immediately want to come out of raiding stance because that's just detrimental if we get attacked. How is be at war with Clan Gnaw? Not right now, game. Thank you, not right now. I've got other things going on. And how are we doing on... Well, we are just picking off their units, aren't we? Slowly but surely, I guess. Now I've got 2 armies up here. I kind of just want to hold somebody here and deal with Hag Hall. What's living in Hag Hall lately? A very, very tiny garrison. Well, tiny for what it should be. It's a level 4 city. And what's living up in Val's Anvil? Another very tiny garrison. You guys are whom again? You're Bleakholds. Okay, let's just do a little reconnaissance on the diplomacy screen with you. How many settlements do you actually own? 2. That's it. That's all you got, is those 2 right there. So if I go down and get Hag Hall now, I leave Yastra here to defend. Okay, Sabioth, reunite with Morathi. We're going to leave the rats alone for the moment. I reserve the right to stomp on them later, if possible. Oh, organ merchant, income from trade 5% for no explained reason. Perfect, great, super, happy to have that. We're going to go poke our head into Hag Hall. I know you guys technically like me. I don't actually have any treaties with you, though. We're not really doing anything. Do we still have that trade offer, trade treaty? No, we don't even have that. I mean, you technically like us, but not that much. And I'm trespassing, so you like me even less. I'm trying to basically get you guys to pick a fight with me. That would be the best way of going about this. Settlement upgrade who? Oh, good. Bleakhold. Super. I heartily encourage that. How's public order doing here without a military? Manageable. Manageable. That is broadly fine. So you... Oh, hang on. Before I do this, does Siltrator and Iron Spike both have walls? Moonshard does not, but it can. How much are walls? 3,000? I don't know. I don't know if Moonshard is the most vulnerable. Siltrator and Iron Spike definitely are. And Birdbrains is singing that Reunited song that gets stuck in people's head. Excellent. Super. We'll all look forward to that. Give me level 3 here. Give me some walls if I can afford it, or at least a better garrison. Cool. All right. One more turn. One more turn, and then I think we're going to knock on the door of Hag Hall and see what happens. Basically, see what happens. And Hexodal, Mazdamundi, he's just still bouncing around down there. That's fine. And the Sand Kings are just going back and forth between their settlements. I don't really know what your goal is there, guys. You own both of them. It's not like you're going back and forth to defend things. It just is. Just sit tight. Relax. You have complete free will now, Polsk. Well, bully for you, sir. Bully for you. It's an admirable thing to have. We finally... Do we finally... What do you mean we finally encountered Nagarond? That's lore-wise, that's my own son, and you're telling me I've just encountered him. Okay. Fair enough, game. Fair enough. From a lore perspective, I'm related to that person, but that's fine. Apparently we've never encountered them before now. Okay. Hag Hall has no standing army. Hag Hall has a limited garrison. I need Hag Hall on the next step to completing my set in the Doom Glades, of which Ice Rock Gorge is number 1. Hag Hall can definitely be number 2. Val's Anvil number 3, and then we're going to have to deal with the Sand Kings. And we know from experience they've got 2 armies up there. So if I were to just say... Oh, wait, does Hag Hall have walls? Hag Hall has walls. Okay, that's fine. I'll starve you out. Yep, I'm declaring war on you. Sorry, guys. I know we're both Dark Elves, but needs must. Yeah, Glorious War. See, they're into it too. They're into it. The game is saying I could theoretically auto-resolve it and walk right in. However, I'm not going to do that right now. We're going to start... No, not 2. I don't need that many battering rams. I needed more of those. Go away, and that, and one of those. I'm going to start laying siege and see how long this takes. And if I feel... I want them to come out to me, basically. I want them to try and attack me so I can weaken them and or destroy them and deal with it that way. Continue the siege, please. And then what? Then what? I think I just leave Yastra right here. And now he's at full strength. There's not much I can do with the Plane of Dogs. What are your abilities again, Sarah? Block Army. That's basically boring. Steel Technology. Again, very dull. Very, very dull stuff you got going on there, Sarah. I just need you to be a better sorceress. What thinks it wants to be built in Bleakhold? Oh, the next level of the economy one. Yeah, sure. Definitely. Absolutely. Moonshard, you are okay for right now. Oh, Quintex is finally up to level 4. I have no money to do anything with that information, but it's there. Now we can actually get some decent buildings in here. Cold One Chariots, Blackguard of Nagarond. Those guys are nuts. I love those guys. They're so tanky. They're so tanky. 100 armor on them. Weapon strength 44. Armor piercing, anti-large. Cold One Knights, nice. More importantly, monsters. Another War Hydra. Charybdis, which is just War Hydra but amped up. Feral Manticore, love them. Not actually a big fan of them in combat, but love them. Okay. I think Hag Hall's under siege. Ice Rock Gorge is basically secure against rat incursion from the west. I think that's an excellent place to call the stream for tonight. We're approaching the XCOM Death Hour, and although I kind of want to change it to the Warhammer Death Hour, it really just sings more with XCOM Death Hour. So I think we'll just call it for tonight and pick it up again next week, where we will continue our little quest north. And by quest I mean conquest, and by conquest I mean murder. Hopefully, we'll get Val's Anvil in the Temple of Adioth, and then we've got a lot to do after that. A couple of hard hits this week with the elves showing up out of nowhere. That was a real pain in the neck. But there it is. We beat them back. We will do this again next week. I know, and you're tired of hearing it, that I say it every single week, but I really, really do appreciate you guys showing up every week. It genuinely means a lot to me. I really do look forward to this every single week, especially with the new rig, because it's actually a pleasure to play this game now and play it for you guys. So I will check you guys out next week. Yes, thank you, Bobcat. Don't forget to like the stream. I remember to like my own stream, which was enchanting. But yeah, if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. If you're lurking in the background and you're not subscribed, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. But we do this every single Saturday at 4 o'clock, and as you can see, there's a whole bunch of regulars that show up and largely rickroll the stream. Birdbrain's Polscum looking in your direction. But anyway, I'll let you guys go. I will see you guys next Saturday at 4. Still trying to work in a second regular stream. Just don't know when that will be. Definitely not tomorrow, because I'm not going to try and compete with Super Bowl Sunday. So I will see you guys next Saturday at 4 o'clock Eastern Time as usual. Until then, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Thank you so much, guys.